This is your guy EF with EF Sports One. We are talking the over/under, the Nuggets at the Lakers Game 3. I know a lot of people think the Lakers are done. LeBron's done. AD's done. It's not going to happen. The first two games in Denver, everybody's saying LA played their best ball and still came up short. And that might be true. But I say this, and I've always said this, Game 3 tells the tale. This is when we really know who's going to show up, who's not. You are going to get the underdog's best performance in Game 3, especially when you're down 2-0 and you're going home. This is going to be the Lakers' best performance. Now, the question is it going to be good enough? But it's going to be their best performance for a few reasons. Mainly because their role players are going to probably, more than likely, play better at home than they did on the road. It's just what happens. I can't explain it. People can explain it, but I don't buy it, but it happens. That's the deal. Role players, more than likely, highly likely, play better at home than on the road. Also, the Lakers are going to be desperate. Down 2-0, they're looking for a win. Loose balls on the floor, you got guys diving, they're working hard, they're more locked in, things like that. So that's the Lakers. But on the flip, Denver, are they going to be able to match the intensity? They're up 2-0. They're going on the road. Can they bring the same intensity that they have at home on the road? And, of course, can their role players step up? Can Porter, Pope, Gordon, Brown, can those guys play on the road like they do at home? We'll know early. If you see Porter or Pope or Brown coming out, shooting the ball over the basket or hitting the side of the backboard or kicking the ball out of bounds, acting like they don't know which goal is theirs, Lakers have a great shot. But if those guys come out smoking, if they're hitting jumpers and they're hitting J's, it could be a long night for the Lakers, and it could be pretty much the end of the series. So look for the role players for Denver to decide how this thing's going to ride. Now, how does this affect the under-over or the over-under? Well, I look at all of that. I think about all of that, and I come to the conclusion of the outcomes of what I think plays out in situations like this, and here we go. The Joker, 14.5 boards. I'm taking the over. The Joker's a rebounding machine. 14.5 he should be able to get in LA. A lot of shots will go up. He'll have a lot of attempts to get rebounds. I'm taking the over. 14.5 boards. I'm taking the over. Gordon, 12.5 points. I'm taking the under. He's struggling right now. LA's forcing him to take jumpers. They're forcing him to think. With AD roaming and Rui Hachimura guarding the Joker or LeBron guarding the Joker, AD is guarding Gordon, and Gordon is just lost. He's not sure what he needs to do. And maybe over the last day or so, they've cleaned that up. Maybe he will understand his role. But he doesn't look comfortable out there. And if they're asking him to shoot threes, which he can do, he just doesn't seem confident in doing so right now. So I'm taking the under on the 12.5 points. Pope, 9.5 points. I'm taking the over. If you remember, Pope played for the Lakers the last time they won the championship. He started for them, if I'm not mistaken, and he's looking to come back to LA. And I guess he has a chip on his shoulder, or he's looking for reasons to play well. And you know how players, they try to find reasons to step their game up. And I think since he's coming back to L.A., he wants to prove that, hey, I'm a good player. I'm here. I was a part of that championship team. I'm coming to score. So he's going to let it go. Now, again, he's one of those role players that has to step up and play well. And he might very well do so. I'm taking the over on the 9.5 points. AD, 25.5 points. I'm taking the over. Yeah, I hate to use this metric for my reasoning, but he plays well every other odd game. And here we are, game 3. It's an odd game. I'm taking AD to play very well. I'm taking AD to take the over on the 25.5 points. And finally, Rui Hachimura, 13.5 points. Rui's balling. Does he miss shots? I know he misses shots, but it doesn't seem like he misses shots. I'm taking the 13-5. I'm taking the over. Again, the Laker role players will probably play better than they have on the road. And the thing about Rui is he's played well on the road. So, I mean, he might step way up tonight. So I am taking the 13-5. So for review, I'm taking Joker 14.5 boards. I'm taking the over. Gordon, I'm taking the under on 12.5 points. Pope, I'm taking the over on 9.5 points. And AD, I'm taking the over on 25.5 points. And Rui Hachimura, I'm taking the over on 13.5 points. So there you have it. Lakers Nuggets, Game 3. The role players will tell the tale. Keep an eye on the role players for Denver. They will let you know who's going to win the game tonight.